world said goodbye to Queen Elizabeth II today. Her state funeral in London marked the culmination of 10 days of national mourning in the UK. NBC's Bree Jackson has been in London following the historic ceremonies surrounding the Queen's death.
An extravagant and somber ceremony. Queen Elizabeth II's coffin taken to Westminster Abbey on a gun carriage, with royal family members following close behind. The late Queen was consulted on the state funeral, steeped in tradition, full of prayer and pageantry.
We remember her unswerving commitment to a high calling over so many years.
Britain's longest-serving monarch spent 70 years on the throne, the Archbishop of Canterbury recalling a promise she made on her 21st birthday to dedicate her life to service.
Rarely has such a promise been so well kept.
Mourners pouring in from across the globe. President Biden and the First Lady were among the hundreds of state leaders and dignitaries paying their respects.
Let us pray for all those whose hearts are heavy with grief.
Atop her flag-draped coffin, a personal, handwritten note from King Charles reading, "In loving and devoted memory." Crowds gathered in a nearby park to honor the only queen most have ever known.
It's a fitting end, a tribute to a fantastic life of service.
Thousands lined the streets as Her Majesty's coffin journeyed through the heart of London to her final resting place at Windsor Castle.
That was the lump in the throat moment,
I think,
when the coffin came by and so slowly, and the family behind.
We won't see her anymore, but this was the last thing, the last time.
A moment in history that will not be forgotten, marking the end of an era, a remarkable reign, and a life well lived. In London, Bree Jackson for NBC News.
And Queen Elizabeth is buried next to her husband, Prince Philip. Members of the royal family will now spend an extra 7 days in private mourning while the public mourning period has ended and normal business in London will resume. Many say things will never be the same without the Queen, Queen Elizabeth. And the Queen's funeral was the first service of its kind since Winston Churchill's back in 1965. Also, during the service, the Dean of Windsor praised Queen Elizabeth for her, quote, life of unstinting service, but also for her kindness and concern for her family, friends, and neighbors.